And we're live here. We are Impossible Minecraft. We just gotta, do a few things before we can, get started and stuff. Gotta set some things up. Just a few. Here we are. Gotta reload Minecraft. Everything's gonna be fine. Here we are. Let's get into some Impossible Minecraft. There we are. That's castles. There we are. Impossible Minecraft. Please let me enter. Impossible Minecraft. It only took a few attempts. It only took a few. Alright, here we are. Impossible Minecraft. Last time we did this, we did perish at the very end, which was unfortunate, and we're going to be starting this at night, which is, not the greatest, and we're not even at our base. I'm pretty sure there's like a zombie right in front of me to a little bit to my left. Right? I think so. So we might just instantly die. Okay, I was almost right. Let's just get out of here. We don't want to have to deal with any of that nonsense. Oh, hi there. Nope. Dodge. More like it missed, but whatever. They're all chasing me. No thanks. No thanks. I completely forgot to view where we previously perished. Whatever. It's gonna be fine. I have a rough idea of where we went, so it should be all good. Oh, hey, that's a spider. No, thank you. I heard a skeleton. Not a fan. Gotta be careful. Bop, bop. Here we are. We're back at base. I have to think real carefully of, like, how we're gonna really achieve our goals. Look at this. We can make bread. Nice. It's the first thing we get to do. And we got an egg for free. We have no leather. None. Nada. Not even one piece of leather do we have. So we will need to get leather. I have a perfect strategy of how we're going to get leather, though, so that shouldn't even be a problem. Right? I don't think getting leather is even going to be a problem for us. You don't have an egg. You get hit with an egg, then you're not going to drop one. I'll throw an egg at you. Alright. We do need it to be daytime. The moon is going down. Okay, that's good. That's good, because we should have just some spare sticks that we can use in here, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's just grab some spare sticks. It's just what we use as fuel. Oh wait, we have sticks in here. I don't know why I even bother to grab sticks from our furnaces if we have sticks already. Let's even refuel a little bit. Yeah. We're not going to collect that iron. We don't need it. Okay. Grab some of the cobblestone. Make a sword. Actually, make 2 swords. Oh yeah, we're being fancy. We're going to put away the extra cobblestone. And yeah, we'll leave that stuff in there. What we're going to do when it turns to day is we're going to go this way, find some cows, use the water bucket on the cows. The reason we're going to use water bucket on the cows is because then, when they drop XP, it won't, chain react everywhere. It'll be, safe, it'll be controlled, rather than devastating. There we are. That's a lot of iron. Yeah, that's the idea, is we're going to use a bucket to stop the cows from, exploding everything and removing what leather we would have gotten from them. Because we do need leather. Leather is the thing we need. It is very important we get leather. We have 0 and we need 3. Then we can just go to a desert, which is, this way. Wow, thank you, school bus. Magic school bus right there. Yeah, we're going to be going this way to a desert. Then we're going to get a camel. Then we're going to get our items. Which is a lot of stuff to do, but it is what it is. Alright. You are not what I wanted, creeper. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to see a creeper right now. No. I wish I had a better way to knock you off, but It is what it is, I guess. I did not make it onto that block. Tragic. And what I can do is just ignore it, though. Ow! That hurt a lot. Wait, can I get a music disc? Ooh, I got shot instead. Okay. Nice, that's what I wanted. Yeah, burn, skeleton. That was rude. Skeleton just shot me. What a jerk. Nope. Shoot the creeper instead. Nope. Uh-oh. Well, there goes my gate. I think everything worked out pretty well. All things considered. That worked out pretty well. We lost part of our bridge, but I feel like we're always losing part of our bridge. Alright, don't shoot me. I don't want to be shot. Alright, so we're going to go down this mountain. We don't have any more food, unfortunately. But what we can just do is go find some cows and hope we can climb their leather. It's a bit difficult because mobs do explode, but we should be able to do that. Here we are. Oh, free blocks. Nice. I'll take the free blocks. And also just stab armadillos, are no way. Free armadillo explosions. That pig is not going to be helpful. We don't have a lead, unfortunately, which is the bad thing, is we don't have a lead. That's the thing we need, is a lead, so if Wandering Trader can spawn, that would be really nice, but it's no guarantee. Okay, there is a cow. Oh, that is very much so blocked by a tree that we cannot mine. Bap, 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 bap. Just get through all the leaves. Alright, cow. You are my target. Okay, I have an idea. That did not work. At all. Call it a hunch. I don't think my strategy there worked. It was unsuccessful, is what that was. That is a way better way of getting leaves. Never mind, I changed my mind completely. That was a dangerous way of getting leaves. We immediately died. I did not think that one through. I was like, yeah, this should be fine. I forgot. Water kills us. This is probably the most dangerous idea we could try. Brilliant of me. I immediately just, placed water on myself. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, water deals damage. Whoopsie. I forgot that one now, didn't I? Water deals damage. Gotta remember that. That's just common sense, I'm pretty sure. Is water deals damage. That's something everyone expects water to do, is just murder them. Good job, me, for remembering that. Yep. Remembering. Alright, I want the free leaves. These are all mine now. We just eliminated a lot of spawning spots now that I think about it. Because we're shoveling all this stuff, and mobs can't really spawn on that. Which is helpful for us, but it's also not helpful at times, so it's a choose 'em battle. Here we are. It would be really nice to get a camel again, so we do need to find some cows. That is a sheep. It's not a cow, but we can probably just use it to get some wood. Where's a cow? I want cow. That's a chicken, and it looks like it's near stuff. Can I stab you? Can I stab you? No, I can't. It's way too far. I'm not going to try and go all the way over to that. Cow! Yes, perfect, brilliant. Here we are. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I think I can get onto this kind of tree, right? I can probably do that. Get onto this tree. Okay. You know, that's not necessary, I suppose. Do not do anything dumb, Mr. Cow. Alright? Please? Okay. Now we just have to hit that cow one more time, and we will have leather, right? But we need to make sure it doesn't explode. Hello, Freaky Films Maker. Welcome to the stream. Last time we ended by, perishing and losing our camel, which means we can no longer travel on grass for a little bit till we get this cow. Where did that cow go? Where's the cow? Oh, it's all the way over there. We have to travel like 5 miles to get back to that cow. I need leather. Give me leather. This shovel is about to break. Okay. If I can do... It looks like it would be too far for me. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Bam! I'm not almost dead at all. That's 2 leather. We need 1 more. Okay. We need 1 more leather, and then we can rule the world. That's how this works. Yeah, we have no food, so we can't even heal. Which is bad. Luckily, we did just get a ton of leaves from this. This adventure is not, pointless if we're getting so many leaves. Poor cow. Yeah. This is... The only way we can make progress is via animal abuse. It is the number way to make progress. This is sponsored by PETA. Not really. I want that sheep to explode. It is pretty far, though. That sheep is definitely going away from me. I want to explode this sheep. Okay, we did lose the wool. I don't know, I almost stood on grass. Again. Which is how we took the damage, is we actually stood on grass on accident. Whoops. You can't stand on grass on this. You take 19 damage. It's so much damage. It hurts so bad to take this kind of damage. I should probably ask, Jishin to please make this a world download for me. That would be great, because then everyone else could also play this horrible challenge that I shouldn't have made. Thank you, cow. Because I can't make world downloads, but Meow can. Gotta just peer pressure Meow into making a world download. Yep. Don't actually do that. Cow? I swear you better get over here. Okay, or not. You know what? You don't need to actually go over here. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary for you to follow me, cow. Alright, fine. I say what it is. If that thing drops leather, we're gonna be cooking. We are really eliminating a lot of spawns, though. Wow, that's some weird terrain. Okay. Where did the cow go? Oh, there it is. I need to just get to this cow and have it explode. We've already hit it once. We just have to hit it 1 more time. And then we get leather. It is quite a journey to do anything in this game. That's why we need the camel. But we need a saddle to get a camel. Alright, here's the idea. Please don't explode it. Okay, good. I see the leather. That looks like 2 leather even. Good. Okay, get it. Poor cow. Yeah, animal abuse, poor cow, indeed. It's worth it. We can't even pick up the raw meat. Oh well. We have leather though. Yay. It's turning to sunset. No. Okay. Whatever, we got what we needed. I did not expect that to go so well. I mean, we did die once, and then we did take, a ton of damage, but we got leather. which means we can go over to the desert, which is like 1,000 blocks away. So that's gonna be a fun journey. But then we can travel on grass. You might have noticed that what happened to the cow? We stabbed it in water, which means we got leather. Both cows dropped 2 leather, which is, what is that? 13% chance for each cow? I think that's 13% chance. 33, have it. Might be a 25% chance. No, 16 or 25% chance, one of the two, for one cow to drop 2 leather. Don't know which one it is. It's one of the two. Here we go. We get some wheat. Nice. Wow, we got plenty of seeds from that. Okay. And by plenty, I mean barely any, but whatever. Look at this. We got stuff. Oh, it's so lovely. Let's make some bread as well, so that we can heal. Saddle already. We got a new one. That was really quick. That was really quick, actually. Let's make sure we can get some more bone meal. That would be beneficial. Bone meal. That was the other reason we wanted to, go over there, is because bone meal's so nice. So that we can get more of a farm. Yeah. I have a rough idea of where we need to go. I should have checked the previous stream to know exactly where to go, but oh well. Unfortunate for me. Unfortunate. Alright. Here we are. And I accidentally did the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, we're getting bone meal. And then when it turns day, what we're going to do is we're going to start traveling across the desert and get a camel. Then bring that camel all the way to a village we found that has a blacksmith. A blacksmith has a chance of having obsidian. And if it doesn't have obsidian, we can still just keep hunting for, rune portals and other villages. That way we can get obsidian, because it's impossible to mine obsidian. It's literally impossible. Well, actually, there is technically one way to mine obsidian, but that requires TNT. So let's keep making bone meal. We get a lot of bone meal out of this. Oh yeah, we're learning our agriculture. We're gonna be so good at farming. It's unbelievable. Yeah, PvP. PvP, that's what we're doing right here. When we're putting this bone meal and we're putting the leaf litter in, we're really just doing PvP. It's just an advanced technique. You wouldn't understand. It's just super advanced. Is there any reason I would need to bring a water bucket is the question. Probably not. I just realized if we cannot insta-mine berries, we can use a water bucket on them. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We can just use a bucket. Did this chicken refuse to drop an egg? Okay, that's fine. At least this one did. You're supposed to... And this chicken is Gerald 2.0. The first. Alright. And... wheat. Nope. Wheat. Nope. We don't want to waste bone meal, so... wheat. Nope. Wheat. Yes. First try. Wheat. Wheat. Yeah. Wheat. Nope. Wheat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're just so lucky. This is just Stardew Valley is what this is. We're just playing Stardew Valley now. That's what this channel has become, is Stardew Valley. Wheat. Oh, yeah. We're getting plenty of wheat. We're going to be able to eat plenty of food. That's great. For our travels, we might even be able to bring some wheat. Which is, what we want. We don't even have more wheat than that. Okay. Darn. Whatever, we can heal now, which is good. We got a couple of objectives for this stream. We're gonna, of course, get obsidian. To get the obsidian, we do need a new camel, though. Also, look at this. We can stand in water, which might sound normal, but for this challenge, that is just weird. That's just weird. And what's crazier is using a camel, you can stand on grass. You cannot do the same with a horse, sadly. Depressing. You've played Stardew Valley? No, I have not. Have I? I actually don't know anymore if I've played Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, this thing got messed up. We could probably build a fishing area while we wait for it to turn to day. Fishing is pretty important. It's the only way we can get levels, really, safely. Until we make a very special mob grinder that I have yet to design. Okay. Let's try to build this correctly this time. I have to just figure out what correctly is. This block here. Then let's get this block. Okay, that works. I hate my life. We did the exact same thing. Right here. We did the exact same thing. Is it because of how we placed it? No, the universe just hates me. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. We can't mine that block. It's there forever. We're just stuck with it. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll just start a block upwards. I hate my life. How did that even happen? What? Can someone explain to me how that happens? What? Okay. We'll just start a block up as if nothing ever happened. Okay. Okay, good. Everything's being normal. There we are. Wait, did I curve this too much? I did. I curved this too much, didn't I? There's a few failed attempts in just building a simple thing. Just a few. Few failed attempts. Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's build the fishing array over here instead. How about that? Let's build the... Maybe we'll have better luck if we build the fishing spot right here, right? Right? Maybe we'll have better luck. Okay. Then, we're gonna want to do this. Yeah. Yeah, so we want slabs. Okay, let's actually grab some slabs so we can get a better idea of what our foundation is supposed to be. And so I can beat the game before you get obsidian. Yeah, I'm gonna go that you will beat the game before I can get obsidian. Obsidian's just really quite a challenge to get. Where's the moon? It's starting to go in a good direction finally. Okay. I have to really remember how I'm supposed to build this thing. Okay. So this is supposed to make a diamond shape, I'm pretty sure. And we need blocks below this, I'm pretty sure. That shouldn't actually be too difficult. Okay. How are we going to do that, though? Probably just like this. Alright. This goes here. Now we're getting this shape here. Alright. We can probably just place blocks below this, I just realized. That'd be a brilliant idea rather than what we were doing. Okay. Bap. Bap. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. We're making progress. Making progress. I hate my life. Actually, we can probably be fine with that mistake. I think that mistake will be okay to make. Let's just try not make any more of those. That would be awkward. I should have reviewed how to build this thing again. I built it in the creative world, and then I didn't think about how to build it again. Bad ideas. Remember to test what you're supposed to be building later so that you don't, make mistakes. I make a lot of those. Here we are. Bam, bam. Look at this, we're starting to get this thing going. And then, if I remember correctly, yep, look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we just need a little bit more stuff. That is unfortunate that this is, you know, the wrong block, but it should be okay. Here we go. Oh, it's turning today. Okay, perfect. And we got another egg. Do these guys have eggs for us? They do. Oh, they're polite. They've decided to be nice to us today. Well, this is just one chicken. And now it's 2. Bam. Awesome. Let's put away that extra stuff. We'll use blocks of dirt for, I guess, transportation. Okay, is there anything else we need to bring with us? Probably not. Okay, then let's go get us a camel. This is going to be quite the journey. Full speed ahead. Yeah, today we're getting a camel. That is what we're doing. Whew, and then there's a chance that, the village that we want to go to has obsidian. I probably could have made more shovels. Now that I think about it, that would have been a pretty good idea. Alright, drop your XP and explode. Free blocks. These are going to help us on our journey. Alright. We don't want to waste sprint, by the way, because that could be bad if we waste sprint. Hello, Slime Stack is cool. I remember seeing you in another stream. I think it was a Bed Wars stream. I think that was the one. Welcome to Impossible Minecraft, where everything is like 10 trillion times harder. Today we're going to be getting obsidian and also sugarcane. And to get either, we need a camel. So we're going to a desert, which is surprisingly far away. Surprisingly far how much we have to travel to get to a simple desert. Yeah, the desert is really far away. I want sticks. Sticks are what we use for fuel. Because getting wood is a hassle. It requires explosions to get wood. But hopefully we can get obsidian today. We know where a village is, and it has a blacksmith. But to even get to that village, we need a camel. Because camels have a very special property. They can stand on grass. Alright. Got blaze powder he's gotten. Oh, and you don't even know, catch on fire when you hold blaze powder. Meanwhile here, we catch on fire if we hold blaze rods, I guess. But, I didn't actually affect blaze powder now that I think about it, so we'd probably just immediately craft into blaze powder. That was an oversight. Anyways, phantoms have been removed from this mode. They weren't supposed to exist, so we have technically made the game ever so slightly easier, because phantoms simply were not meant to exist in this mode. There's not even a way to counter them, so I decided, from last stream, because they were not supposed to be in here, they got removed. Now we don't actually have to deal with phantoms. Which we haven't had to deal with in any of the other streams except for one. Which is why I was very surprised that we had to deal with any. Because all the other streams had no phantoms. Ah. Explode! Free stuff. Oh yes. So much free stuff. And this armadillo, you think it gets to survive? The answer is no. It does not. It gets to die as well. It gets us free blocks. Not as many, I don't think. Okay. We got one orange terracotta from that. The cool thing about TNT minecarts is they have a 100% drop rate. So we get 100% of the items. Previously, what we were going to be doing is using creepers. And that's normally what I would do for these challenges. But because XP explodes, we just use anything that drops XP, which is really nice. Alright. Just keep walking, walking, walking all the way to the desert. It's roughly this way is basically all I know. The desert is roughly this way. Oh, and there it is. Like I said, it's roughly this way, and then we find the desert. And all we need to do is find a singular camel. And I have no idea where the coordinates are to where we died. Because I forgot to write them down. I'm really intelligent, by the way, as you can tell. Super smart. Intellect unmatched. I forgot to write down the coordinates to where we died because it'd be nice to get some of our stuff back. That could be an interesting mine at some point, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, we could pick up a rabbit. Wait a second. Die! Okay, that did not work. Die! Explode. Yep, that's always satisfying. Oh my goodness, there's already a camel. We had gone so far into this desert previously. Just so you know, we previously went super far into the desert and got, basically nothing for our efforts. You died to a magma cube. Incredible. Incredible. I died to stepping on grass like a real gamer. But look at this. Look at what we can do. We're on grass. That is weird. That is just so weird. When you were spending the entirety of a challenge not being allowed to step on grass and then just do it, that is weird. Alright. Slimes are better than magma cubes. You don't want to... You know what? Yeah, slimes are way better. You can use them for way more stuff. Magma cubes are much deadlier and more annoying. Where did we die? Does anyone know the coordinates of where I died in the previous stream? Does anyone know? Because I think it might be awkward if I just have the stream suddenly be stuck on this screen for just a few seconds while I check. But I guess I might actually do that. I might, because I completely forgot where I died. Completely forgot. We have a village over here. Can we just stab this chicken? Oh, he's gonna check. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, I'm just so spoiled. I'm so spoiled. That's a ravine. Luckily, this camel's thick. So it did not fall into the ravine. That's lava. I don't think I have use for that yet. Oh, hey, it's an armadillo. I'm guessing I went this way. I would assume I went this way. But there's a chance I went this way. We probably went this way, because that's the way of one of the villages. That's the way of one of the villages, and what I just went that direction didn't feel familiar. But then again, neither does this. This doesn't feel familiar at all. We had to be careful, though, not to accidentally jump off the camel, because otherwise we're just instantly dead. Where could we have gone? Oh. Oh, okay. That is a short journey, actually. Okay. There we go. We're going to those coordinates, boys. We're going to those coordinates. We're gonna get our stuff back. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get our stuff back. Okay, what we want to do is we want to stand right here. And launch. Bam. It's also just so fast to go on Camelback, man. It's so fast. Yeah. We're gonna do this pog. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat the game. We're gonna get Obsidian. You should try a horror mod at some point. I don't have any horror mods, and I don't think any of the things I usually get add-ons really have horror mods, so oh well. Could I do a horror mod at some point? Maybe. Maybe. Ah. And traveling. And wee. Sub goal. My sub goal is 1 million. I don't think we're gonna reach it this stream, but maybe next stream we might be able to reach it next stream. Maybe. That's the sub goal, 1 million. Here we are, full speed. So subscribe, share the stream with other people so that they subscribe. It would be the perfect thing to do. Share the stream with everyone. Just find someone, throw a screen at their face, and tell them to, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't actually do that. I don't think I need to say don't actually do that, but eh. Message retracted. We might have lost our stuff, by the way. This is where we died, I'm pretty sure. And there is nothing here. Which is weird, because items take a pretty long time to despawn. So maybe... Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's right here. Maybe it just takes a long time. Oh, it's just right here. I'm so smart. We have a second saddle now. Lovely. We got our bundle back. Also lovely. Free dirt. Just free stuff in general. Is there anything else? As you can tell, our items have, been here for a while and they didn't despawn because, that's just how the game is. They can't despawn while they're not loaded. So we got the important stuff, really. Oh, we even gotta keep the sugarcane. We lost the lead, and that's about it. That's all the valuable stuff we lost is the lead. I accidentally brought the water bucket with us. That was a dumb idea. And it's turning to night again. Okay. But we're more prepared this time. What we're going to do is we're going to try and go onto the village houses. We have to make sure to be on the edge here. Because we don't want to land in the water. Water would kill us. Water would be extremely bad. Yeah, by the time we get here again, it's nighttime. And of course, it's dangerous to be out at night in a place that isn't safe. But, let's see. What we can do is we can look straight down, hop off. Luckily, there was not grass beneath that stair, otherwise we might have died. That's a little bit unfortunate. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Really a little bit unfortunate. Not very, but a little bit. It's only slightly unfortunate, but oh well. I don't care about the leaf litter enough. Actually, what we can do is we can craft some of this into blocks. So what we have to do is not barricade ourselves. If we barricade ourselves, we're soft-locked. Right? That's just how it is. If we barricade ourselves, we are soft-locked. So what I'm thinking is... First up, grab that. Right? That's the first thing I'm thinking. Grab the iron sword. And maybe even the spear. And let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh, that is grass. Okay. Not what you want to see. Iron Golem does not have the monster tag. So I'm hoping is we're just gonna stay in here for a little bit. Yeah, that's literally what we're gonna do is we're gonna just stand in here just for a little while. Let's craft more. You gotta think about this one real carefully. Okay, we wouldn't be able to make any progress by doing that, because that's gonna just... We can do that, though. Oh, I'm so smart. I want to shrink my inventory space just a little bit. There we are. Oh, we didn't get a key. Okay, so we did also lose a little bit more value in the seeds, because we had, 3/4 of a stack of seeds. We lost those, so we did lose some stuff of value. Getting to our camel is going to be a real pain, but whatever. All we have to do, all we have to do is just stand here. So what do you guys want to talk about? We're just sitting here on a chair, on a stool, maybe, in a blacksmith that had. Will you ever do a Minecraft horror mod? As in play one or make one? Make one? No, that's a lot of work. But play one? Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't play a lot of horror stuff. I don't even really watch horror movies. I'm just lame like that, I suppose. I want... Vsauce. Vsauce is fun. That's a completely different subject. Portrait of God was a decent short film on YouTube that I watched because Weefies talked about it. That one was interesting. The closest to horror I go is Law. Law is terrifying. Oh god, the sections. Could the horror mod be a sub goal? Sure. You know what? If we can get a couple more subscribers this stream, just not many even, then yeah, I'll do a horror mod. I'll play a horror mod. I'll find one, play it, beat it, show it simple and easy. We won't even die. I'll put it on hardcore. Why not? We'll put it on hardcore. Hardcore horror mod. Yeah. How many? I'm not sure how many subscribers I'm at. I think I'm at 322. Such a giant number. Woo! So I don't know. 350. Probably not this stream, but just in general, getting 350 subscribers. That's a lot of total, not additional. Then yeah, sure, we'll do a horror mod. So it's an easy enough sub goal. By my calculations, it should be achievable in 2.5 weeks. But if we can do that in 1 week, then sure. Give the sunlight. I want the sun to appear. That's a baby zombie, which is absolutely terrifying. Just terrifying. That thing, it scares me. I will tell my friends subscribe. Thank you. Yeah. Free subscribers. Aw, yeah. We have iron pants. How lovely. What we need to do is probably stab a few animals around the hay bales. That'd be a good idea. We don't have a lead to help with that, though. My camel's so far away from me. Why? Maybe this village has a second bastion blacksmith. There's a chance. I didn't scout the whole village, so potentially it has a second, which might have obsidian. We just need 4 obsidian and 2 diamonds. The 2 diamonds is definitely the more tricky part. Where is the sun right now? You're not going to see out that window. Okay. There's not any sign of it becoming, okay. Okay, it's starting to, starting to turn to day. So in about 3 minutes, it should be day, Should be day in about 3 minutes. And then we get to stab everything. We have a slightly stronger weapon. We have a spear. I don't know how much damage this thing's gonna do. But with a camel, we might actually be able to use the spear as a weapon. At the same time, we have to be making sure that we don't misjudge how close we're going to be to the explosion. Because if we're too close to the explosion, we lose a camel, which would be bad. And we'd probably, land on grass, which would be bad. I see sugarcane. We have plenty of sugarcane, though. Yeah, we're going to go back to base eventually. Actually, I think what we should do is, look through this village a little bit, maybe collect some hay bales, go back to base, and then go back to searching for stuff. And I have a way better direction we're going to try than this one. Maybe it's not way better, actually. But it'll be closer. And we'll have a good chance of... Hi, camel. We just see the camel right out there, minding his own business, going further and further still. But, we'll be closer to base, searching for ruined portals in other villages so that we can get obsidian. We got the sugarcane. We got the camel. So we've already gotten 2 of the objectives pretty quickly. Baby zombie is still right there. Alright, it should start turning to day any moment now. Any moment now. Any moment now. We don't want to crouch on the edge. Wait, we actually can crouch on the edge because this is another higher block, not a grass path. Oh, yeah, it's turning to day. Perfect. Perfect. It's turning to day. We know this one doesn't have grass. Okay, none of them do. We can start wandering now, which is good. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's start looting these villages. That did not sound good. I did not consider that. I forgot. So I might have changed how beds work and completely forgot. You see, beds turn into lava. Which is, how am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Everything's on fire! I changed my mind. Nothing's going well. Nothing is sacred. Run. Oh god. No. Oh my god. Uh-oh. That was unsatisfying. That was, I just see that TNT minecart. I'm like, okay. Not sure what those TNT minecarts were doing. We have to get more leather. And what happened is we also lost our bucket. Game over. Luckily, we can get, another cow and start traveling once again to get to the village where we're going to have... What an unsatisfying death. I'm looking at those going, I hope that the XP doesn't get too close to me, and then the explosions just chase me. I couldn't go anywhere because there was just, a tree to my back. Do you have a horse? Horses can't go on grass. Yeah, horses cannot go on grass, sadly. Luckily, we have iron right here. Bop. Look at that. And what we can do is we can, get a few more tools. We have a stockpile of resources finally, so this is actually not as big of an upset as I was expecting. Stone shovels. There was a dog next to you when he died, and he exploded. Oh, that's tragic. The poor doggy. Alright. Oh yeah, we need to make a bucket. So we're going to have 2 buckets. Alright, we're a little bit low on iron, so if we die again, we have to just, mine a little bit, but that's not going to be much of a problem. All we have to do is probably kill an average of 2.5 cows, so probably 3, that means. And then we'll get all the leather we need. It might just be 1 cow that we kill, if it drops 2 leather. I went the wrong way. This is too much grass to travel across quickly. Alright. Then we'll be able to, go back to where we once were again. Oh, hey, it's a cow. Perfect. This is what we needed. Hello, cow? Would you like to die? Probably not. Most things would not like to die. It's uncommon. Alright, cow. I just have to hit you one more time. And what we're going to do is we're going to, put water next to you. So that... I'm hoping that the items did not just explode. Hey, there's the leather. We need a little bit more leather, though. Because that looked like 1. It's the only way. It's the only way. That and llamas, but cows are easier. They don't fight back. Oh, hey, Armadillo. You're next to a tree. Oh, that did not go how I wanted that to. I thought that was going to kill the armadillo. It didn't. He's PETA's worst nightmare? No, I'm their best friend. That's what it is. How is this armadillo alive? Honestly. How is this armadillo alive? I have no idea. I just wanted wood from it. I just wanted wood from this. And this armadillo refuses to die. How dare you? How dare you, armadillo? Perish! And it exploded my wood. Did it explode all the wood? Okay. That's called karma. Right there. No wood for us. None. It exploded all of the wood we would have gotten. And it's a thunderstorm. Goodbye. Just don't explode my cow, please. We have to think about this a little bit carefully because we don't know how much health the cow has. Probably not a lot. Well, that didn't work. Maybe it did, though. Maybe it did. Maybe we still got the leather. We don't know yet. I think we did not get the leather. A carrot, sword, and enchantment table. The cows must die if we are to get any leather. It's the only way we can get leather. Besides llamas and horses. But those are uncommon. Where is a cow? I need to stab one. Oh, hey. It's a pig. We're gonna just stab this one. To stab it. For wood. Did it explode? Yes. Yes, it did. I heard a cow. There it is. They have a unique sound for when they sniff. For when they breathe. Here we are. Not so fast, cow. Get back here. I want leather. Give me your hide. The cows must die. It has to happen. Unless there's a better way of getting leather. Because we need a saddle. We can technically go to the desert to get rabbits, but that is, it is not efficient. Run, cow. Run, Forrest, run. No, it's running away from me. How dare it? How dare this cow run away from me? The cow is doing exactly what you said and running. It's got a mind of its own. This cow. It just keeps running and running. No. I will catch this cow. Why does it keep going away from me? Bruh, this cow. I have no idea what's going on. That just sounds like Minecraft on drugs. That's what that sounds like now. Don't explode. Yep, there we go. Got it. Success. Here we go. And it's 2 leather. Nice. There we go. We have enough leather to make a saddle. No more cows need to be killed. Don't worry, but if we see one, we are going to kill it. Ow, we took half a heart of damage. Incredible. So much damage taken. Oh, no. Oh, God. That didn't do much. And here we are. Here we are. All right. All right. We can make progress now. We can make progress. We got what we needed. Oh, there's a cow. We do want to stab any additional cows in case we need another saddle, so... Sorry, cow. I'm sorry, cow, but, What did I step on? I thought I was still on the path blocks. I wasn't. I was, in fact, not on the path blocks. I was on grass. That was deadly. Karma. True, that is exactly what that was. Oh, man. Killing cows creates karma. It was somewhere near all of our paths. Is that the start of our stuff? No, it is not. Okay. Oh, hey, another cow. Am I going to learn from my mistakes? Oh, that was a path block. I mean, a grass block. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Yep. We do want the water bucket, especially. Okay. Well, I did see a cow. Am I going to learn from my mistakes? No. No, I'm not. I don't see the cow, so maybe I have. Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Yeah, we do want extra, you know, for security. I want blood. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's down there. Okay. That was bad placement. No, stop going away from me because I placed water. Perfect. More leather. Look at this. We have 5 leather now, and we have another leather at base, so we're going to let that other cow... There's 2. It's a family. Oh, it's tragic. Now I'm going to feel bad. Well, we got our leather. We can make a saddle. And then go to the desert. But once it becomes day, we don't want to go to the desert at night. It just doesn't sound like a good experience. Oh, I completely missed the jump. Okay. Parkour god over here, by the way. Yeah, 1800, 800 is where that was. Yeah, all right. Oh, that's actually not too far. We just have to go in a straight line, basically. All right, You left the cow's child alive and traumatized. Ah, I should have killed the baby, is what you're saying. Good idea. Would have been helpful, you know, reverse any trauma. Yeah. Good idea. Next time, just make sure to take care of the kid as well. My bad. Alright, we got iron. And now we have a saddle. Look at that. How could you? Very easily, I had to, you know, tap. Yeah, it was very easy. I just had to hit it a few times. That's how I did it. Violence. That was weird. You might have been able to see that I selected leaves, but it didn't actually show me holding leaves. How strange. And we got some more bone meal. Do we get any more eggs, though? Oh, there's one right there. There's another one right there. Nice. And we get a little bit of food. Even better. Oh, yeah. Let's put away the wool and the feather. Not sure if I'm ever going to use the feather. But we'll have it anyways. Oh, free. Free wheat. Nice. Nice. And replant it. That was definitely the right move. Ah, brilliant. We wasted wood. That's the really sad part, is we accidentally placed wood. That's the most sad part. We placed wood. I think that makes bone meal less effective. I don't know why I tried to bone meal the one that was going to be less effective. Probably wasn't a bright move. And we got no chickens from that. Oh well. It was only 2 eggs. What would I have expected otherwise? Here we go. Let's make some stairs. And we made all the stairs that we can. Yes, the tragedy. The tragedy. Alright, we need fence gates. We don't have enough wood for all of them is the thing. And we need, I think, 8. Or maybe 9. No, I think we need 9. I have to go. You better not kill any more cows. Don't worry, we won't need to kill any more cows. All the cow deaths are over. It's all over. We got all the leather we need. We even have an extra set of leather, so that's plenty. Here we are. We're going to start placing fence gates. These are going to act as a wall that can hold us, I guess. Okay. Ooh, I just realized. Okay, we don't have. Hmm. 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 Gotta try and impersonate a village here. Uh. Yeah, that is the problem. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, I have a solution. There's our solution. We're getting our solution made right here. Bop. 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 Yeah, we need to place, stairs like this. Hopefully this one we don't accidentally misplace a block on. That would be bad. I think I actually might have already misplaced a block. Good job, me. There's a chance I did misplace a block. There's a chance. Alright. Here we are. We need to place that there. Ooh, that's tricky. How do you place a block right there? Well, that's not good. How do you place a block right there? We need to place a block right here, but we need it to be on this, facing that way. Can we do this? This is so risky. Yes, we can. Okay. Okay, that's good. Haha. We're getting a fishing setup done. Oh, I almost misplaced a block. Okay. Okay, open these. Yeah, this is an area where we can stand in water. Fully submerged except for a little bit. Oh yeah, we have to place a slab right here. Specifically right here, we need a slab. Normally this would be a gate, but I guess it's not going to be a gate this time. Yeah, this is able to hold water. That is its purpose, by the way. It's just to hold water. Similar to this thing. This is where all of our explodey stuff is going to be. I guess. Yeah. Our explodey stuff is going to be right here. Why can't I place a block? Okay. That was weird. Couldn't place a block. We just need a few more stairs. Oh, hey, another egg. Do we get another egg from this? No. Okay. That's fine. Give me a chicken. Yep. Worked. We got a chicken from it. Free chicken. I don't want to make too many stairs, because that might be wasteful. Here we are. Look at this, though. We're starting to, get stuff ready. We're getting a fishing farm, which is just a side quest set up. Hell yeah. I gotta be careful to make sure I don't misplace a block or something. There we are. And we have to make sure that we're facing this way and place it on that corner. And of course, we have a misplaced block. That's not good. Will that be problematic? Is the question. Will that be problematic? I honestly don't know. That was not supposed to happen. So, we'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna find out, I guess. Yeah, we got water right there. How do I get out? Uh-oh. Wait, how do I get out of here? Huh? Oh, no. I don't know how to get out. That's an interesting thing that I didn't want to have happen. Can I please? Okay. Okay. Why does it say I have a water bucket still? Is that not real water? Interesting. What? Okay. Interesting. Okay, now we have a way up and out, but we need a trapdoor to really even be there anymore. Alright, we got a lot of stuff placed there, so it's turning today. We got ourselves a saddle, we got ourselves a bunch of stuff. Let's make sure not to lose the bucket. Here we go. On a trip. Oh, let's first place the egg. That would be useful. Okay, you cannot compost eggs. Good to know. I was wondering if you could. Alright, here we go. Full speed. To a desert where we can find a camel. I accidentally brought our sticks with us. Let's not do that. Oh, we already got the hunger here. And let's make sure to grab that wheat, because I think we have 2 wheat in here. Nope, we do not. Okay. You know what? Let's make an extra shovel. Just in case. Leave the cobblestone in here. We got stuff. We are set to go. Alright, let's get ourselves another camel. Go back to the village again. Make sure not to die to anything. And everything should be alright. If we get there fast enough, we'll be able to, you know, get there pretty much when it's turning tonight. And know that we have to just not die. Traveling on a camel, I think that'll make it doable. Yeah. Whew. We keep getting more tools every time we do this. But we know exactly where to go. This way. And then the exact opposite way, kind of. Yeah, 1800, 800 is where we're going to be going after we get to a camel. Because then... we'll be able to get our stuff back, travel back to base with a camel, maybe have both camels with us. That would be a good idea. That's actually a great idea. If we can bring both camels back, then we're really set. Oh, I didn't even think about that. If we bring both camels back, that means we can afford to lose one. Yeah. Going to Y32 because Compass told me to. Cool, that's what compasses do. I'm pretty sure that's what compasses normally do. You know, here's the, here's the smarter method of what we're gonna do to get the... way smarter way to get leads, by the way. Just saying. We should have done that in the beginning, is just do that, and then what we can do is we can go back. And explode them. Yeah. This is the maximum violence way. Maximum violence achieved. We get a lot of blocks out of it. And we have 2 leads. This is really good. Okay, so we're going to go to our desert. We're going to get ourselves a camel. And we're going to be set. Okay, I hadn't been here before. That means I didn't go far enough right. That's what that means. And here we go. We should be able to just see the desert over this hill, I'm pretty sure. Over this hill here, we'll be able to see a desert. And then, hopefully in that desert, a camel. Like I said, there'd be a desert. And explode. I said explode. Free stuff. Not much stuff, but free stuff. We don't need to stab all the armadillos. We have plenty of blocks, actually, so we shouldn't even try to stab armadillos. It's just going to be clutter at that point, so... no reason to. Alright, we got most of the daylight left, so we need to just get to a camel, and then go as fast as we can to the village. That's about it. Hopefully we see a camel immediately, like we did last time. Then we can get to the village, get our other camel, loot a few buildings maybe, to get that nice sweet bread and some extra hay bales for more bread. And yeah, that's basically it. Come on, camels. Spawn. Please. Please spawn, camels. They're not too rare. So hopefully we get another lucky time of instant camel spawns. Just keep doing a 360 as we move around. A 360 as we move around. Six pearls is what you got. That is very normal. Where is a camel? I do not see one. Give me a camel. I'm gonna start stabbing rabbits. Die! I don't even need the stuff from it. I just want it to explode. Oh, hey, we can explode a pumpkin. Oh, hey, we exploded a pumpkin. All calculated. All perfectly calculated. My mathematical abilities is what that was, by the way. Perfect calculations on the fly. Yeah. Give me a camel. Alright, there will be a camel over that way. That's what's going to happen. We're going to see a camel near those cactuses. It's going to walk into one of the cactuses, and then we're going to be able to mount it and, you know, saddle it. That's what's going to happen. Definitely. You just got to keep looking for a camel. That's a gap. I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's just bridge over it. Yeah, let's just bridge over this. Why not? We have the blocks. We have so many blocks now. Camel. Oh, camel. Where are you? Mr. Camel. Where is a camel? I don't see one. For some reason, nothing wants to spawn. What is this nonsense? Give me a camel. Oh, there it is. Look at that. First try. Took only a few seconds. And the sun is going that way, which is bad, meaning we've gone through 3/5 of the day. Which is, of course, not very good. But here we are, riding a camel. And we're going to try and get our stuff. ASAP. Going across the grass even, because we can, like a boss. And we just have to travel to that village. We know where it is, though. It's at 1800, 800, so... That's all we have to do is travel 700 blocks. With some epic music playing in the background. Yeah! Epic music time? Yes! Epic music. Yeah! Alright, we're just gonna travel until we get to the place we need to. I'm sure we can hop across this, right? Are these famous last words? No, they're not. Okay, good. Our camel is actually able to hop across a few blocks, which is what we needed. Here we are. We only have to travel another 500 blocks, so this should be a quick trip. Except we're not traveling the other direction very efficiently. We're not able to go in a straight line to it because there's a bit of a mountain in our way. I think usually we go on the other side of this mountain, but yeah, I guess I chose the wrong way. The carrot sword gave you 6 extra hearts. Modded Minecraft is crazy. And this is just impossible. Alright, we just have to travel basically this way, and we'll be able to get to our destination. Nice. If we just travel this way, we'll be able to see it. Please say that is not a river in our way. That is a river in our way. And it doesn't seem like we have many good ways over it. hopping off our camel would result in certain death. So here's my idea. We just leap it. Whew. That was a pretty weak leap. I should have held on just slightly longer so that we could, you know, get a full leap out of him. Rather than that, which was a partial leap, and almost got us, you know, sent into the water, which would have been deadly. But here we are. We've made it back to the village. It's, you know, 7/8 of the way through the day. That means only about 1 minute before it turns to night. Well, it's more like a minute and a half. But still, that is not much time before it turns to night. So here we are. We're going to get our stuff. We're going to hop into that village. We're going to, you know, try to get the other camel to... Okay, the leads are in my third slot. I was like, where did the leads go? I had leads. I know I did. And it's just because they were in my third slot and I didn't realize. Are we going to have to spend another night in the village while everything's on fire? Lava is literally flowing from some of these buildings. Literally, not metaphorically, but literally, lava flows from some of these buildings. So, that's interesting. We got our water bucket back. We got, you know, all our stuff back. Yep. I want the extra saddle that we had. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. Hay bales. Hay bales are important. Let's throw away some of the dirt. Sticks are not that important. We can just walk into them, maybe. No, we already got the sticks that we need. Okay. Where did the camel go? I don't know where it went. Does this have a bed? It does. It does have a bed. It very much so has a bed. Alright, I don't want it to go into the, what's it called? Oh my god. Blacksmith. I didn't want to have to wait in the blacksmith again, but I guess we are. We don't really have a choice. It's unfortunate we're waiting in the blacksmith for a second night. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. Did I get everything important? I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. That's not good. Where do you think the camel is? Is it dead? Do you think? Do you think it's dead or something? I don't see it. I see skeletons. That is what I see. Where did the camel go? Because we might be able to run away. There it is. Camel, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, little buddy. Come here. Oh, he's going to the path for us. Very polite. Okay. Ooh, don't go that way. That's how we're going to dodge that skeleton right there. Okay. Now, do a little bit of 360 maneuvers. Look around. Do you guys see a blacksmith? Oh, hey, camel. Nope. Luckily, the thing about these guys is, you know, they're fast, so we can just keep them leaded, and they also go up blocks. So, unlike other mobs, which, you know, suck to leash around, camels are actually pretty chill to leash. We just have to do a little bit of careful maneuvers. Don't shoot me. Okay. Look at that. He's following me pretty well. We're going to get back. All right. It's going to happen. We're going to get back. With 2 camels. Are you kidding me? Camel, come on, don't be difficult. Don't be difficult. There's a creeper. There's a creeper. Please don't be difficult. No! Okay, we lost a camel. But it's unsafe to try and get him right now. It's unsafe. Because there's so many mobs. But we might be able to just look back for him. We might be able to. It depends. It kind of depends. He's a little bit of a tricky camel, isn't he? He's a tricky one. This camel. I don't see the lead, by the way. I don't see it. It might have gone into the cave. You might have noticed, though, that there is no phantom spawning. I did actually fix it. Phantoms do no longer spawn. Okay. I'm going to waste a second leash on you in the hopes that you're not going to suck. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We run away. We have to go a pretty long way. It's quite a winding path if we want to get back to our base. It is a very windy, windy path. But, if we go the windy path, we'll be able to get back with camels. Hell yeah. Come on. We're going to get Obsidian this stream. It's happening. I'm a one-shot. I'm a one-shot still because we can't regenerate anymore. That would require food. And forethought. Okay. Thanks, camel. I leashed you. Why do you hate me? Come on, camel. Simple path. Simple path. We have choices to make. Let's hope we don't make the wrong ones. Okay. We're currently going right and wrong in our directions. How? How did you not go up that? What? What is this nonsense? It might have just started to lay down. Okay. Nope. Not a fan. Why does it hate me? We need those zombies to despawn. Going through them is a little bit dangerous. Okay. Camel, please work with me here. Come on, work with me here. Buddy. Nope. 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 I didn't expect transporting a camel to be so painful. I hate this game sometimes. Gonna say it. Sometimes this game is diabolical. We lost both leads, and I'm actually not gonna try and transport the camel anymore because it's just it's getting in the way too much to transport a camel. That is bad though that we lost both leads. But it's fine. We're able to, travel at night, which is crazy. Alright. Maybe we'll find a rune portal on our way. Right? Maybe. Maybe we can find a rune portal as we travel. But it does not seem like the universe wants me to find a rune portal. It just wants me to find water that is difficult to cross. Yeah, our camel can't actually go over that gap. It's too far a gap. We need to get to that side of the water. And, where are we gonna do that? Probably all the way back here. Hello, creeper. Denied. Nope. We have to go so far. What hit it? It was shot? Why would you shoot a camel? What'd he ever do to you? He's adorable. This camel is adorable. What did he ever do to you? This is my third camel. Alright. Here we go. We just have to find like a rune portal or something. So we have our sugarcane, right? Yes, we do. So we have that. Check. We have a camel. Double check. We have no leads, sadly. Oh hey, we have a spear, which is interesting. That was a weak jump. But we just have to get to 1900 in our coordinates, because that's roughly where we need to go for base. And hopefully on our way we find a rune portal or something that has obsidian in its chest. We have to make sure not to stand on the... that horse scared me. We have to make sure not to stand on the netherrack, because the netherrack will damage us, along with the magma and, you know, basically all of it. Wow, this is quite the journey to get back to base. Looks like the fastest path really is the desert. Can we not get up here because the leaves? Okay. Weakness, going through trees. Oh, I did not want to jump off the cliff or something. That would be bad. How are we supposed to get lapis? By mining it the same way we have to mine coal. Yeah, it's quite a pain to get lapis. It really is. But doable. But doable. We have to do parkour to get up those trees, which normally wouldn't be much of a problem. That time it was a little bit tricky. Please say that is not a river. Oh, that is quite a river. It is quite a river, is what that is. That is water. That is water. That was scary to see water right there. Because it is easy enough to make a mistake and go into water. How am I supposed to get up? Darn. Okay, we have to go back. Because I made an oopsie. Well, we have to go really far back. Oh my gosh. We have to go all the way up this hill. All the way up it. To go to the savannah part of it. Yay. Oh, okay, I didn't go all the way up it. Come on. Let me go all the way up it. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to cross. Yeah. Oh, so much fun to cross this. We have to cross it all the way to there. Don't stand on grass and don't fall off. So, be careful. Yeah. This is why we have blocks. Let's use the dirt first because we don't want it to turn into grass. Oh. Okay. Just place some dirt until we get close. And then we're going to place terracotta. Then ride the camel all the way across this very, very thin path. And if it falls, we die. So, there are humongous consequences for this. If we do not succeed, the consequences are dire. I see it just ghosting. Okay. Where is the camel is the question. It is all the way over there. Wow. Thanks, camel. I needed you to be 5.5 light years away from me. where we have to go on the grass once again, and if we stand on it, we actually can't get our camel back, nor any of our items. So, you know, camel, that was really polite of you to keep going away from me, even. To keep going away. Not just to go away from me, but to keep going and further still. It's going half a light year away from me. This camel's evil. I am not pleased with that. Wow! Wow! That is really quite far. Wow, it's still going. It is diabolical, this camel, by the way. This camel, I have not seen something made of Satan more than this camel. What? Where did it go past that? Where? Where did the camel go? That's a cow, not a camel. Can it even go this way? What? Oh my gosh, it's all the way over here now. This camel sucks. Thanks, camel. Look how far we had to go. Oh my gosh. This is how far we had to go by path blocks. That was not fun. Okay. Thanks, camel, for going really far. For no reason. Yeah, we're already almost back to base. Only like 500 blocks to go. Look at this. I'm looking for a ruined portal and I don't see one. It's unfortunate that we haven't, stumbled across any ruined portals. That's kind of unexpected. I really thought we would find one, but appears no. It appears we have not. We need to, find a ruined portal. I've, 10. You've found, 10 ruined portals is what I assume that broken English sentence to mean. I love making fun of people. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what this village is. Message retracted. I'm just too cruel. I feel guilty. I found 10. That is a lot of wheat. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Fortunately, that's actually really close by, and we kind of have a path to it already. But that was a little bit sad that we immediately died there. Slain by magic. I'm not sure how we stood on grass. Oh, I know exactly how we stood on grass, and it's gonna be insane. So, the soil, I'm pretty sure, was on top of a grass block, which means it was invisible, which means we technically, because of the dent in soil, stood on grass, or I just didn't see it. One of the two. That would be tragic if it was we stood on grass through the plants. Just tragic. Here we go. We're gonna just need only a few blocks, so let's grab those, and we only need one shovel for this. Let's grab two anyways. Oh, and let's make some bread. And put away the sticks. Here we go. On an adventure. It's up this mountain, though. Here we are. This is the path that I take to get to a village. Yeah, because this is the village we were at. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure that we've been to this village before. 90% sure. Here we are. And then we would go this way, and then how else would we get down? What did we use to get down? What did we do? We went over there. Okay. And how did I get there? Oh, I just went across the trees. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We just went across the trees. Like a boss. Ow. Fall damage. Here we are, though. At our stuff. And you can see why, villages can be a little bit dangerous. There is a fire. Alright. I think I might have gone a little bit the wrong way, a little bit askew in my path. Here we are. Look at this. This is even the tree we went to start our journey. Bap. 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 Oh, and we died over here, apparently. Oh, that's funny. We actually died over here. We don't need that stuff. We just need to get to our stuff. Ooh, which is apparently a bit tricky. This doesn't feel like the right village now that I think about it. This doesn't feel like the right village anymore. Oh, it is. Okay, it's the right village. Okay. Grab our stuff. Hope that there is no more unfortunate, stuff. Instant death. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Wow. It's still definitely there, yeah. So we figured out what it was. It was that there's grass underneath it. Which is bad. That's really bad, actually, because we can't do too much about that. We have to stay around at the base for night. So I think what we're going to do next stream is get the rest of our items, bring them back, and then once again, this feels like how the iron went, I know. Feels like how the iron journey went in the first try. Get our stuff, get Obsidian next stream. This is definitely a reoccurring pattern. So, I'm really hoping that there is a rune portal or something like that nearby so that we can actually, get Obsidian. But that's going to conclude this stream.